Wrestle Addict Radio HQ, representing kings of the rings to the fullest. King Ricky made the hot tag to Willie T, and out of nowhere like Randy is the Queen Bee. K-Fay brother, 400 plus in the bag like money in the bank brother. See when they pod, it's the opposite of common. Look at the comments, crowned in a certified top 10. You heard? Kings of the Rings pod. Throw up a too sweet when you see the squad. Like a chop in a, I know you feel it. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest.
Yeah, things that I find again while watching our little music video and whatnot. Will, do you still have that Mike Tyson ugly sweater?
Oh hell yeah!
That's a great
So Nash is having a contest for like a sweater contest for his Christmas party.
Ugly sweater party.
So yeah, it's an ugly sweater party, but it's like doesn't need to be ugly. So
Okay.
I'm trying to wear that. Santa Claus playing beer pong, playing cornhole with Rudolph, or
Ooh,
just
okay.
Charlie Brown with the doghouse, which isn't going to win anything. So I'm stuck between Kidman and Mistletoe and Santa Claus playing cornhole.
I will say you can probably
Mike
never
Tyson.
go wrong with Mike Tyson. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Mike
feel
Tyson
like-
showing holiday cheer is just categorically hysterical.
I feel like
Whichever one I
cornhole
don't wear,
won't
Jazz is
hit
going to wear,
everywhere.
so it'll fix.
Yeah, cornhole's
Yeah,
niche.
but you got to know your audience. Nash would see that and go, yeah, you got my vote. And it's his house, so I could get extra points.
it's
That's
possible,
true.
but it's
I
still
have
Mike
a
Tyson.
I have a SpongeBob ugly Christmas sweater.
I have
And I,
none.
I bought it at Burlington a couple of years ago.
Wow, they
and,
are
like-
more than greatcoats, aren't they?
Burlington is like a shittier TJ Maxx. Like they
Hard
have
to do.
no. So if you've ever gone shopping in TJ Maxx and Marshalls and you're overwhelmed by how
Love
much
me
of a
some
mess it
Marshalls.
is, Burlington's worse. Burlington, it's like Marshalls with Walmart lighting and worse stuff. But every so often you'll find a gem. So I guess whoever worked on my sweater didn't know how to spell ho ho ho. So it mostly says ho 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 around, but there's a few spelling errors in the back.
How do you mess up ho?
I think it says B-O-E instead of H-O.
Hobo, bo. Like what?
I have to look at the sweater to confirm the error, but there are spelling errors.
That is really bad. That's.
But I mean,
I don't know what to
it was
say
less
about
than
that.
$20, and it's a funny sweater.
I mean, hey, you get what you pay for. I totally get it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 427. We are live right now on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys like what you are listening to or what you're watching right now, please like, share, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review. Get in our comment, get in our live chat going on right now. Oh, wow, look, Taquan's here. Hey, Taquan, haven't seen you in a while. Yes, they did. Yes, it did. It is a perfect description, Kay. Thank you, Taquan. Thank you, Taquan, for the validation. We haven't seen you in a while, Taquan. Welcome back to the show. Or welcome back to our comment stream and whatnot. So we've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about this week. Kay was at Raw this past on Monday, so we're going to talk about that. And oh yeah, AEW has this thing called Full Gear after pay-per-view, non-pay-per-view, Blood and Guts that we do kind of have to talk about. But again, if you guys like what you're listening to or what you're watching, please like, share, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review. Links to all of our stuff are right here. Right next to me, and yeah, wrong way. Wrong way. Yeah,
You know,
yeah, other way.
I was getting confused. That way.
There's a QR code right above me. There's also a link in the description. In the link in the description below.
My camera's flipped. It looks like it should be that way.
I don't know if it's a lot of Burlington slander, Sir Charles. Welcome back, by the way.
That you can get great shit at Burlington. Don't get me wrong, but it's an overwhelming shopping experience.
For some. So yeah, so let's get into it. We've got pretty much two big topics to talk about. First off, being AEW Full Gears this weekend, and it's in New Jersey. Will, are you going to be there?
I feel like it's in
No.
New Jersey every year.
I feel like Blood and Guts last year was in New Jersey.
Oh fuck! I think I want to see Wicked this weekend. God damn it!
I'm going Friday.
So
Wait, the
here's your
movie or the
choices,
Broadway?
Fuck. You know what? I might go to Full Gear instead. Who knows?
Tickets are
No,
relatively
Will.
cheap, to be honest with you.
No, pause. Will, what do you know of Wicked? Like, have you seen it on Broadway? Like, do you know anything about
I
it?
saw it on Broad. I saw it. I think I saw it I can't remember if I saw it on or off Broadway, but I saw the show, the theatrical show, and I saw the first movie.
As a Wicked super fan, I'm going to tell you that Act 2 is going to wreck your shit. It's so good. You're going to enjoy yourself at the movies.
I've seen it, and I'm going to tell you, my shit is going to be just fine where it is. Because it's the same thing. I thought about the movie the same thing I thought about the show. The singing, phenomenal. Acting, great. Costume set design, phenomenal. The writing...
Well,
awful.
The movie,
the writing's terrible.
So the movie, so the person that wrote like the Wicked, the Broadway show, is not the same person that's doing the movie, and the movie is also pulling from the novel, which is the original source material. So the movie.
That's my problem. The novel.
Really?
I didn't read the novel, but it's like this overall story of Wicked. It's bad, but everything else, like the songs are great. They're super catchy. The acting in both the movie and the play also very, very well done. I think Ariana does actually a solid job, and the other woman I can't pronounce her name. Also does a phenomenal job. It's just a story. I'm just like, this was written by a child, but the songs, but it's a Broadway show, so like you're there for the pomp and circumstance and the atmosphere, which they completely nail.
I think the movie's going to be able to bridge kind of what you're missing from the story in the Broadway musical to the stuff that is in the actual novel and kind of marry it together. I noticed that in the first movie as well. It's really good, I swear.
I will say that the fans of Wicked are some of the most dedicated fans of anything I have ever seen ever. They're like more dedicated than Philadelphia sports fans.
Defying Gravity is another song that was on my wedding must play, was not played at the wedding. Cause like me and my maid of honor, like Wicked, we are like day one Wicked fans. We've been obsessed with Wicked for 22 years. This is my Super Bowl.
Okay, don't worry, Kay. I'm not going to yuck your yum. So.
Anyway,
it's so good. It's so good. So, I'm so excited.
Just remember, Will, Full Gear is available for you in Newark if you do want to go.
God, I don't know which I'd rather see less, to be honest.
No. What I find interesting about this is that it's actually sponsored by DC. So AEW is going legitimately, no pun intended, all in with their sponsorship of DC Comics. Because they do
I hope
have
they dress up. Yeah. That would be cute.
They do have a little comic book or line that's coming out that they debuted at New York Comic Con that I did not go to the panel for because I was like, I can pass on this. But they are doing a heavy partnership with DC, which makes sense because they're also on HBO Max. They essentially are two companies that work under the same umbrella anyways, so might as well do the sponsorship and whatnot. And ironically for us, somebody must have gotten to the Tony Khan Warner, who was on Ariel Helwani today, by the way, as well. But it's, as of right now, outside of the two pre-show matches, which are kind of sticking with this whole like backyard brawl theme that they did for All Out. They are not All Out for I think for Wrestle Dream. It's only 7 matches this time compared to like the regular 11. So this is something I think we can handle.
That's a plus.
Yeah, only 7 matches. So it's something that's very interesting. So the first match on the card, obviously the AEW World Championship is on the line. Hangman Adam Page defending his title against Samoa Joe, who is currently 1/3 of the AEW Trios Championship. This will probably be more than likely the main event. Obviously, it's Will's favorite version of a steel cage because it's a steel cage that makes sense because there's no door.
Oh, there's no escape. There's no door. Yeah. Thank God.
There's no door. So when I see this match, I'm just like, I know too much about wrestling. I know that Samoa Joe is within the next 2 to 3 years probably hanging it up. He's probably retiring. Probably, in the very near future, which seems to be the theme for the next couple of years of people retiring. You have Tanahashi's retiring, AJ Styles is retiring, like The Miz will retire and not tell anybody, which is going to be the best part about it.
We're so old, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of getting weird. So, and with that being said, they really like Hangman Adam Page. They have miraculously turned him from a couple years ago to being the most like kind of blatantly racist character to like the huge biggest babyface in the company.
Oh, Hangman.
Yeah. Like somehow the magic of wrestling has just shined on Hangman. And I think this is just Hangman beating a former AEW World Champion and giving them some credibility. So I think Hangman retains.
I agree. I think Joe will get another championship run for sure, just like not right now.
Yeah.
Didn't Adam?
I also agree.
Adam won kind of
Okay,
recently, right?
What's up?
Hangman won
I think a few
recently,
months
right?
ago.
Like
Mhm.
within the last
Yeah.
6 months.
Yes.
Let him hold it a little bit more.
Yeah, let him run with that for a little bit. There ain't much. There isn't much else going on in AEW or anybody like that would go up and challenge Hangman to do something. Like Ospreay's not doing much for the AEW, not going for the AEW World Title anytime soon, which again is also kind of weird because he was like their big pop and circumstance signing a couple years, like 2 years ago, and he hasn't really had the belt yet. So it's interesting. What they're doing with Hangman.
I think
what
we
they're doing
just
with
wanted
Ospreay.
him on American TV so bad that we hooted and hollered for him.
That's the
And now
Tony
they don't
Khan
know what to
special
do.
though. I want these guys on American TV, and then I don't know what to do with them once I've acquired them.
He's like a little girl with too many Barbies.
Yes. That is exactly the Tony Khan issue, by the way, among other things, which we will talk about later on the show. So a full sweep here of Hangman defeating Samoa Joe in the steel cage. Next up on the card is the AEW Women's World Championship. Chris Statlander putting her title on the line against 13 belt Mercedes Ultimo Monet. Now, if we remember our AEW history correctly, which I know none of you guys do.
No, did Mercedes lose to her last time?
Mercedes.
No, she lost it. She lost
to Tony at All In. Mercedes beat Chris Statlander to win the TBS championship.
TBS
title.
Okay. You know what? If you had me guess, I would have guessed right.
I'm sure. Well, Statlander obviously beat Tony for the AEW Women's World Championship, something that Mercedes was unable to do. Statlander's like, I'm a whole new person now since the last time you faced off with me. And Mercedes is like, I have 13 world titles. What the hell are you going to tell me? So this is an interesting one for me, but I think even though Statlander recently won, I think Mercedes finally takes this.
Hard agree. Absolutely agree. I feel like Mercedes is too hot and too dominant right now to not win.
Yeah. That's what I'm feeling. I think Mercedes just takes this. She won Blood and Guts, or her team won Blood and Guts. She is again PWI's number one ranked female wrestler in the world, also coming hot off of winning another title.
Mm-hmm.
How many titles did she have when she didn't beat Tony?
It was less than 10.
So it's like, let's say it's like 7
something
or 8,
like that. Yeah, we'll say it's like half of what it is now.
Okay, I like the idea that this is and is she a face or a heel?
She's a heel.
She's a heel. So I like the idea of this is the only belt that she can't win. So she's overcompensating by winning as many other belts as she can to feel like she's still superior.
I do like the narrative. I do like that kind of overlying storyline.
It is, especially since she has a history of losing it before with a bunch of other belts, granted to the top woman in the business at the time, arguably, in Toni Storm. And if you really want to kind of put a feather in Chris Statlander's cap, and just kind of define her, I think Mercedes can eat an L and be totally okay and have that narrative running as she's the belt collector, but this is the one she can't get. And then when she starts losing the other belts,
she starts focusing in on the world, on the AEW.
She starts honing in.
And that's when she wins
getting it together. Yeah. Maybe she turns face and then she wins it. So
I like that narrative
there's no
as well.
rush for Mercedes to win this belt. She doesn't need this belt. I think Chris Statlander needs to win over Mercedes to push a overarching narrative forward. And Mercedes just doesn't need the belt right now. So, especially since you just put Chris Statlander over from beating Toni Storm, who had that belt forever. So, but Charles has a good point. Put the top 10 on the top woman. I mean, for sure.
Yeah, that's.
But I'm still gonna go with I'm gonna still go with the boopster, Chris Statlander. That's how I remember her.
Boopster, yeah, she was the alien for a while. Yeah, it's a hard one. Like you can't go wrong either way, but it's also like if I felt AEW told a great story, this would be a great story. You know, but I also feel like AEW is going to want to highlight the top woman because they like
what I just laid out is a Triple H storyline pre TKO.
Yes,
so.
that's also very true. That's also very true. I don't have confidence in. That's my problem. I don't have confidence in AEW's long-term booking of a story.
Neither do I. And Rick, you kind of said the magic words. It doesn't matter who wins this match, which is another problem AEW has. That the outcomes of the matches really don't matter. WWE's not above that, but like I think War Games completely doesn't matter. But we'll get to that at a different time. But for the sake of this, I do think it matters. I really do think it matters. And if Chris Statlander loses, where does she go from here? And for what purpose? And why? And like, if this was me a story, this beat Tony.
Yeah.
Like you don't. It's like imagine if Cody ended Roman Reigns' historic streak of like a 1300 days.
1,316.
316 days, and then 3 months later drops the belt to like Braun Strowman. Not saying Mercedes is like Braun Strowman, but like you don't end a historic run like that
with a shorter run like.
With a shorter run, it's like when Cody won that belt. Ricky, I think we were on the show saying he's holding this for a year.
Which he did.
At least. Which he did.
Yeah.
So it's like, when you have such a powerful character like that, you got to transition that momentum and then just put it at a halt. It's like, well, why not have Mercedes take it 6 months ago?
Yeah, you can't, you're essentially what you're saying is that don't let Chris Statlander get Rey Mysterio.
Exactly.
You know, and it's interesting because I don't know where they're going to go with this.
What if Chris challenges, Mercedes wins and she challenges for another one of the titles? Like, what if Mercedes is willing to do a rematch, but not for the AEW Women's Championship?
So you're saying if Chris
you'll get your TBS title back.
Yeah, exactly.
If Chris beats her
and get another title that way.
And
starting the collapse of Mercedes.
That's a great narrative too, where it's like is Mercedes is so desperate to win the AEW World's title, she starts putting the other titles on the line.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why is Mercedes not putting up a belt?
AEW.
Yeah, I guess like, at least I get it's like, okay, contractually she can't because the belts are contract to other companies, but she's holding an AEW title in this graphic.
Yeah, and
that's
honestly,
the thing. If she can't put up she can't put up the non-AEW title, she can definitely put up the TBS title. Chris can get the TBS title from her.
Yeah, but also, and I think that's a great story too, because again, Mercedes beat Statlander for the TBS title. So if I'm the character Chris Statlander, I'm like, I want my revenge back. Now I'm the women's champion, and I'm going to take the TBS title back from you as an FU.
Yeah, like in kayfabe, it makes no sense that Statlander would risk everything and to gain nothing.
I do agree. This probably should be champion versus champion, winner take all.
Yeah, and if that was the case, I'd be like, okay, Mercedes win easy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because in that particular scenario, it's like, okay, Mercedes win easily. But the fact that it's not, one, that would make sense, and two, AEW doesn't always make sense. Three, which reinforces my point, I think Chris Statlander's winning.
Yeah, it's one of the interesting cards. It's one of probably the most interesting match on this card for AEW, because everything else is, well, no, there's one more interesting one for all the wrong reasons, and we will get to that very, very soon. It's the final match we're going to review.
Let me guess, it's Jungle Boy.
No, it's not, but he is on the show. He is on the card.
Good.
It is not Jungle Boy. The next match that we have is AEW World Tag Team Championships. Bro Dito, the reigning tag team champions versus FTR. I think this one is really simple. Bro Dito is insanely hot right now with those tag titles, and them beating FTR will just be another notch in their belt as a really, really good tag team. I think FTR is doing the job, so I'm going with Bro Dito.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree.
I'll agree.
Yeah,
sure.
like I said, I think it's a clean sweep. Bro Dito, like I said, is a really good act for AEW at the moment. People love him. I also think people love their tag team name, Bro Dito, because it's Bandito.
It's
and
probably
Brody
so
King.
fun to say Bro Dito.
Bro Dito. It is. I mean, listen, it's a good name to ship, Bro Dito, if they were an actual couple. But I think
that is a good ship name.
I think this one's cut and dry. Although I do love seeing Stokely Hathaway with FTR, because I think Stokely is just absolutely hysterical as a manager.
Mm-hmm.
Like Stokely's just, and having it with FTR is just such a clash of characters. It's just really funny. But anyway, speaking of Jungle Boy, let's move on here. In a match worth $1 million, Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express are facing Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks, who are still kayfabe
I thought I hit
broke.
the pen too hard and thought I imagined this graphic, but no, that's a real graphic.
That's a real graphic.
Wow.
This is a real match because the Young Bucks are still broke and they're doing matches for money that they keep losing. So I love the Young Bucks being broke and not being able to like
reminds me of when
get it together.
When Baron Corbin was poor.
Baron Corbin.
Listen, Broke Corbin was fun. I loved Broke Corbin.
It was so fun.
It was great. And then he went to Vegas and ruined it.
Because weren't they actually in Vegas for a show?
Yeah, they were. I mean, okay, in kayfabe, it made sense.
Yeah.
Not that kayfabe, of course. Like, formerly known as kayfabe.
Yeah, we got to change it to K-bombs.
It made... No,
kayfabe?
kayfabe. I still think it's kayfabe. It's kayfabe forever.
I think kayfabe is perfect given the nature of this podcast.
Touche.
Absolutely. But yeah, Baron Corbin made sense that he was in Vegas and he put it all in black or whatever and he won. But like that poor gimmick was just so funny and so good. And Happy Corbin was just such like, oh my God, Vince.
And then they had Riddick Moss as Madcap Moss as like best friend.
Madcap Moss. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I actually have no clue who's going to win this. I like to see the Young Bucks still be broke for a long time, but they're so broke they're actually pairing with the Don Callis family for help. But I also think it's AEW and they're just going to love something really ridiculous. So I think I'm going with Kenny and the Dinosaurs.
Didn't Jurassic Express like just get back together recently?
They just reunited recently, yeah.
Oh yeah, then they're winning.
Yeah, probably. I think Young Bucks should win and get a little bit of a little rebound here, a little happy Bucks. They're now they're now middle-aged Bucks with their money. They're now retired Bucks, pre-retiree Bucks.
So are you still going with the Bucks or are you going with
Nah, I can go with Jurassic Express. They just put it back together.
It's just the match type fits for them to win over Josh Alexander and things of that nature. Moving on to, remember this title, the TNT title. TNT Championship is on the line. Kyle Fletcher is going against Them Boys, a.k.a. Mark Briscoe, in a no disqualification match. The stipulation for this match is if, for some reason, Fletcher wins and retains his title, Mark Briscoe must join the Don Callis family. When you look at the makeup of Don Callis family, it's not a bad look for Mark Briscoe. The Don Callis family is extremely powerful these days. It might be the most powerful faction in all of wrestling.
Who is in the Don Callis family right now?
You have Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita, who is currently the IWGP Heavyweight Champion after winning the G1. Mm-hmm. You have Josh Alexander. I got to look up the rest of the actually, Will, can you look up for me the rest of the Don Callis family current members?
Like, I'm looking at Kyle Fletcher, and I feel like every time we talk about him, I look at that man, and I don't know who he is every time I look at him.
He used to look a lot like Will Ospreay because him and Will Ospreay were like a close tag team.
All right, so this is according to Wikipedia. We got Callis, Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, Trent Beretta, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Mark Davis, Josh Alexander, Ricky Romero, Hechicero, El Clone, Andrade El
Whenever he comes back,
Wardlow, and Okada.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the Don Callis family
is a really that's a stacked group.
Yeah. It's a stacked group holding titles for everybody.
And then we have Sammy Guevara. He made it a whole 3 months. Will Ospreay made it almost a full year. Actually, a little over a full year. Rush, I don't know who Rush is, but his name is William. Good for him.
Leo
and
Rush?
Powerhouse Hobbs.
No, Rush is different.
Oh.
Also, that's a good one, Fretz.
This guy's
Fretz said Boomer
Bucks.
Boomer Bucks.
Yeah, Boomer Bucks is a good one.
We're going with Kyle Fletcher here. Taquan's going with Kyle Fletcher. With the stipulation online, it makes me to lean towards Mark Briscoe because when you look at the Don Callis family, they're all a bunch of serious professional wrestlers, especially Josh Alexander. And Mark Briscoe does not does not gel with them at all. I'm gonna go I think Mark Briscoe wins the title and runs with it.
Yeah, I feel like him losing and joining the Coliseum, it feels weird.
It's very weird.
Again, like I don't watch AEW like that. I try my best. It just does not happen for me. Every week I'm like, this is the week. And then I don't
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Early Wednesday, 8:00 hit. I'm like, I should watch Blood and Guts. And then I'm like, maybe not. But it just feels really unnatural. That feels like something I feel like that's a Vince McMahon move too.
Yeah, to create intrigue in a match that doesn't need intrigue.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Mark Briscoe wins the title.
Will?
I'm gonna go with Fletcher.
Ever the contrarian, I love it. Makes it intriguing.
I'm down in points. Swing for the fences, baby. Aim for the bushes.
Yeah, I really like Kyle Fletcher. It's a shame that he has to have the TNT title, but that's also because you had Adam Cole, who may never return to wrestling, and then they gave it to Dustin, and he had major surgery. And so now it's kind of on Kyle. So he's kind of just holding this for the sake of holding it at the moment because he should.
So tell me this thing.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, the TNT title's never had a great lineage. Remember it was a secondary title in the company? Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that time?
No.
I remember. It didn't last long. So yeah, moving on. In a match for the sake of actually having a match, Pac, who looks just so different these days, versus Darby Allin.
Dude, he looks like he looks like the lead singer from like a punk
His neck looks too skinny
punk
for his
band?
body. I feel like he's a misfit out of makeup.
He just looks scary now. Like he looks like he's seen some stuff.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, guys. The Wicked tickets have been purchased. They were a 20% discount. It's a Saturday afternoon matinee, and I was the first person to choose seats in the theater. So, baby, let's go.
Nice.
Fingers crossed we're the only two there.
That's not happening.
It's very surprising. Like the fact that this theater is right now empty.
We're going to the Times Square AMC to see Wicked on opening day.
Oh, that's going to be packed.
Well, she lives in Brooklyn. I live in Queens. So that is the equidistant choice. And when I bought the tickets, we were like one of the only group. We were the only group in there. So,
so
it's probably going to be bad. But we're going in the middle of the day.
Hey, brother Wade is here. Hey, Wade.
Hey, Wade. Buff barista Pac.
I agree with you, Taquan. He does kind of look mildly racist.
Yeah, this is the Pac that's just like, hey guys, we gotta go on strike. The Red Cup strike. You're going on strike at Starbucks. They're not negotiating in good faith. Which they aren't.
Yeah, of course they aren't. God, it's like Pac does look like a guy who just got really pissed and went on like a tear after he found that he couldn't get the special teddy bear cup.
You can buy a fucking glass teddy bear cup on Amazon.
It's not the Starbucks one. It's not the same.
No. Here's the thing.
Could you imagine if
you can
I
find the
still worked at
manufacturer
Starbucks
and buy it for $15?
Are you serious?
Well, I can send you a link if you want it. It doesn't say Starbucks on it, but it is a manufacturer.
No, actually, it's fucking crazy.
Actually, the next time I go to a work meeting, I should show up with the freaking teddy bear cup because I work with majority women. They'll be like, "How did you get that?" I'll be like, "Don't worry about it."
You gotta get a sticker. You gotta get the Starbucks sticker though.
Put it on that won't be hard. You can find a Starbucks sticker.
Oh, when I still worked at Starbucks, Starbucks did a collaboration with Lily Pulitzer, and people waited out and lined up for a cup.
What, the dumb red cup?
No, that too. But Starbucks did a collab with Lily Pulitzer. I don't really know who she is. She does like, I guess, stuff for basic white women. That's the vibe I got. Probably. And Starbucks released like a cup or like a collaboration with her, and like there were women like lined up outside for a cup.
People are crazy.
On
with these
Red
cups.
Cup Day, people waited outside before we opened to get it.
Oh, yeah.
They would wait in their car, waited for us to open for Red Cup Day. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Tip your baristas, friends.
Yeah, please do. Back to this match. I'm going with Pac just because I'm scared what he'll do if he loses. And Darby likes to take a hit.
Nah, dude, Darby's gonna win this. Easy peasy.
I need more context, I think. Was Pac like gone in his back?
No, Pac, I believe, just recently joined the Death Riders.
There it is at the calendar.
But that's like it. Like, that's all he's done lately.
Yeah, but remember, Darby choked out Mox or made Mox submit in the death match. Not the death match or whatever. In the last Wrestle Dream. So Pac could be getting comeuppance for Mox.
Okay. That's good enough for me. I'll go with Pac. Or is it Pac or Pac? I feel like we go.
I believe it is the bastard Pac.
Pac. I believe it's Pac.
Pac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Tupac.
Is who's that announcer? Is it Justin? What's his name? Still the announcer at AEW?
Justin Roberts?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good for him. So. Yeah, I always thought he was the best.
I really liked him.
He was great.
Isn't this like theme song to Gilmore Girls? His entrance music?
Something like that. He's a bastard.
He's a bastard. Great. Nails it.
Oh, he does another one where he's like, I forgot who it is. He's like, from whenever. It's Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy from whatever.
Whatever.
Orange Cassidy.
I love him.
Oh, so good. So good. All right. The final match in the AEW Full Gear card is up next. And here we go, folks. It's another Casino Gauntlet match where the winner will become the first ever AEW National Champion.
What?
Yes.
The what?
They're adding another title belt to AEW.
Goodbye. I'm done. So
why?
You know how I try to watch this.
I need a Keenan. Why? Soundbite sounder.
I was just saying that I struggle to watch this program every week. This is why.
Okay. So I'm
gonna find one.
Yeah, please find one. I've been holding this for the last 2 weeks from you guys because I heard about this and I go, wait. I got to find the right time to do this, and it's happening in Full Gear. The belt hasn't even been shown yet. There is
the American flag. I bet it's the AEW logo and the American flag logo.
So, yes, Fretz, Mercedes wins.
I'm assuming this is a men's title.
Wade, brother Wade. What's up?
Right? This is a men's title?
I don't know. I have been sitting on this for a bit. Okay, so there is another national champion that is in the professional wrestling world.
The United States champion?
No, it's the national champion. The other national champion is an NWA. AEW is literally taking from the NWA the name of the title. The national champion is still in rotation.
This gets dumber with every word.
And as Taquan has eloquently said, the national title is to be defended in other promotions, even though that's the point of the international title. Which used to be called, what was it? Was it the Atlantic Championship? I keep on they merged.
Isn't there like a North Atlantic Championship or something?
It was the North Atlantic. And yes, as Fretz also said, Will, you're gonna love this. The current NWA national champion is Mike Mondo, aka Mikey from the Spirit Squad.
I did see that.
Okay, NYWC. That's what's up.
Yes. So yeah, he is the current. I actually watched him. It was the All Atlantic. Thank you, Fretz. It was the All Atlantic, and then it was the international title, and they combined them together. All right. So if we can go down the line of championships that are in AEW, you have the world title, you have the women's world title, You have the TBS Championship. You have the TNT Championship. That's 4 right there. You have the tag team titles. You have the trios titles. That's 5. You have the international championship. Okay. You have the continental championship. You have international, continental. There's the other one that's like they do the Continental Classic, Continental Championship. They had that new
one?
belt. Well, that we talked. We had the Continental Championship. No, you had that one that merged like the Continental. It's the one that Kenny and
The Intercontinental National.
Something like that.
Intercontinental.
There's another championship because Kenny and Kenny Okada fought for it, and it was supposed to be like a merge, but it's not a merger. So there's like at 7 there. You now have the national championship, which is 8. And you are also, as Fred said, a women's tag title is upcoming in AEW as well.
What?
Yes.
That's 9, folks.
Yes, it's about 9 championships.
That's exhausting.
By the way, as Fred says, this also doesn't count all of the Ring of Honor titles that are
I'm not
also
counting the Ring of Honor.
Why? Let's call it show title Why.
Yes. So a new champion's going to be crowned in AEW.
Great.
There's nobody that I know that has actually been announced for this match. So you can throw a name out the hat, and I really don't care.
MJF.
You know what? Chris Jericho. He didn't show up. We got fucking Oscar bait, all right?
You know, I'm not mad about it at all.
I'm not mad about it either, actually.
I
there we go. It's the
my-
Unified Championship. AEW Unified is the merged international and continental, although it's supposed to be although it is technically separate.
Intercontinental.
Because you have the international, the continental, and then the unified.
Frets, I can do some sounds when we record. I have too many of them.
And as
we had him back too.
And as Wade said, but Mercedes still wins. Okay, so you have between Ring of Honor and between Ring of Honor and AEW, there's almost 17, 18 titles in rotation under that brand. By the way,
that's too many, dude.
Yeah. So you have Will has Jericho, K has MJF. Oh God, I don't even know if it's even to be defended across other brands, which is supposed to be what the continental or the international title is supposed to be about. I don't even know. Who haven't we seen in AEW in a while?
First Jericho.
First
champion is Tony Khan. Hey, Vince won the Rumble, so anything's possible.
Vince also won the ECW championship.
That happens.
You know what?
You're right.
I like that, but I don't think it's Nick Wayne. Actually, yeah. No, I'm going to go Nick Wayne. Thanks, Wade. We'll go Nick Wayne.
What a name. Nick Wade.
Fred said Keith Lee. Keith Lee hasn't been on TV in ages, which makes him the perfect person for this, but he's not winning that.
Oh, you mean Bear Claw? Bearcat?
It was Bearcat. Bear Claw is a dessert.
I forgot about Bearcat.
Yeah, because they thought you need to wrestle bigger, and we were like, we don't need him to wrestle bigger. We need him to wrestle like he was wrestling in NXT.
Yeah.
We just need him to wrestle, and Adam Cole should not be his manager.
Yeah. Seriously.
I miss 2017 NXT.
What a time. What a time to be alive. So with that being said, that ends our AEW card. It's now time to rank this.
Thank God. 6.
I said it was 7 matches. So Will's going 6. K, what do you got?
Yeah, for one for each match. So the stupid international integration title, I'm not interested.
National.
I'll give it a 7.5.
I'm gonna split the difference and go 7. So it'll be an okay show, but Jersey crowd might eat it up, but who knows what's gonna happen with that. Um,
I don't know if my
so-
friend Mike's going. I'm gonna text Mike and see if he's going.
You know what? Speaking of AEW, you know what I got an email about today?
What tickets?
AEW is doing a New York City holiday show December 20th
Oh yeah,
to 21st.
no, they did it last year too.
Did they?
Yes, they did. It was called
Oh.
like Miracle on 34th Street or whatever.
That's what they're
WWE's
doing.
not doing it.
Well,
Yeah.
no, AEW. Well, WWE doesn't. WWE usually does like
They did in
a
the
holiday
garden.
show at
Yeah,
the
they
garden,
did
like,
the garden.
on
think that-
Christmas. usually.
AEW is, I think, at Hammerstein.
Hammerstein, yep. Because they did it last year as well. I got that same email as well. I was like, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see what happens. So yeah,
I
we'll see what
likely
happens.
should not.
No.
I went to Raw. Okay, nothing else.
Speaking of which, Kay, you were at Raw and you got to see one final time John Cena do a house show.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, a 6-man tag. Yuck.
Yikes.
So,
Tell us about
I
this experience of a house show,
Okay.
Cena.
okay. So it was definitely a 2009 house show, which I lived for. Don't get me wrong. But all right. So I like walked into MSG confident that it was going to be Cena versus Punk again.
Why?
Confident.
Why?
Hey, you had one last time. They even said it's not happening again.
Because
Yeah, they had to
It's
set up war
us.
games.
because it's New York. And I feel like that would have been a banger.
Yeah,
Um,
but they did it in Saudi Arabia instead.
which is why we should have gotten another one. So I was hoping for redemption. I did not get that redemption. But
Not
that's
in the
okay.
TKO era. Kay.
You
What
got
are
Rey
talking
Mysterio
about?
sitting on a second rope to do the beats of the chest.
I was upset that we're like wasting so much energy on John versus Dom with that we have
That ticked me
2
off
days.
as well.
We have 2 days left of John Cena.
Survivor
we're
Series
focusing-
and Saturday Night's main event.
And let me show off my shirt
Yeah, show
that I
off,
bought.
show off your parking lot vendor shirt.
No, not even the parking lot. Shout out to Rufus, the guy outside the NW station. This was a 66-year-old man who had the bootleg merch game like figured out.
Yo, shout out to Rufus.
Yes.
Does he have a business card?
No, he did not provide a business card. Apparently, he was telling us I forgot where he's traveling. He's like traveling to like sell shirts at SmackDown, and he's gonna go sell shirts at the Machine Gun Kelly show. Like, I guess people travel to do this.
Yo, my man's making a living. Shout out to him. Let's do it.
Yeah, but the parking lot merch game. I just need to give this a quick shout out because
Go ahead.
it was an operation I unlike any other, because from the NW stop at Herald Square to MSG, there were guys with these shirts in a variety of colors,
Nice.
styles.
Nice.
They had it in blue, red, green, black. They had like 3 different John Cena designs. They had it in long sleeve. They had it in t-shirt. They had it in hoodie.
They had John Cena in light skin. They had John Cena looking like a Simpson. Like they had John Cena and everything.
They literally had everything. They were selling the necklaces. Somebody was selling a furry Yeet bucket hat, and it took all I had to
A
walk away.
furry Yeet bucket hat. Oh my
Mhm.
god! I would have
It's
said take all
perfect.
my money.
It was perfect, but I had self-control because, like I said,
That would have been Will's wedding gift.
expensive. This Robin's expensive. So it was crazy inside the garden. I feel like there were a lot of not New Yorkers there.
Yeah.
It's called New Jersey.
No. I mean, like people
From
that, like,
Ohio, you mean?
yeah, or like beyond New York.
Yeah, no, people definitely traveled for this.
Absolutely.
yeah.
I didn't hear one year chant, and I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
There was a lot of green shirt guy cheers.
That was in the Maxxine match, which was kind of weird.
He
It
was
happened.
there.
It happened again during the Gunther match, because when I watched most of Raw back yesterday and today. I have to.
Mhm.
I'm up to the final segment now.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go in segment by
Are we
segment.
gonna
We
go
haven't done a
segment by
raw.
segment?
We haven't done a raw breakdown in a while like this. So
Years.
Yeah.
Crazy.
yeah,
So
Also, no Bing Bong chants. That's right, Wade.
Yeah, no Bing Bong.
Bing Bong.
God, I hated that chant so much.
I think it was really nice to see Cena like get his love and flowers, because the last 10 years going to shows, there's so much shit on Cena. Not me, never me.
Mm-hmm.
But like everybody knew the words to his song.
It wasn't just John
singing.
Cena sucks. That would have been me.
No one. I didn't hear a single John Cena sucks yesterday.
Weird.
Not one.
I haven't heard it in a long time.
I guess because this is the first time. This is not my last time seeing Cena, but I didn't go at all on the retirement tour.
Yeah,
like you guys went. You guys went at the beginning of the tour.
I went SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was at the beginning.
You were at the beginning.
You were at the.
I was at SummerSlam.
I was. Yeah. Will was. So I was there when he turned heel, and then I was there when he turned face.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with that.
So, when Dom Mysterio came out, my section was pissed. So we were in like the Chase Bridge area, so we had bar stool seats.
Oh, amazing.
Actually, I was saying to you, Ricky, that I'm like, these are the worst seats I've ever bought. They actually ripped. They were really cool. So we
Except
were
for that divider in between your seats.
Yeah. There was a divider, so
there was a support beam.
There was a brick wall between me and Liv. So we couldn't look at each other. We would have to like loop around the wall to look at
That's really bizarre.
It was funny. But people were like they were hyped for Cena. They were there for Cena. Like it felt like the 2000s. Like Sheamus and Ray came out and people lost their shit.
It was 2013 Raw all over again.
People got really, really excited. I noticed like a dip in energy when they did a 6-man tag, and even I like sat like with like a face for about like 2 minutes. But it was really
like they're really doing this.
Yeah.
Last Raw ever is a 6-man tag.
Yeah, like I thought, even though it wasn't like CM Punk, I thought it would be something of more substance.
Mm-hmm.
But I also guess that like this is how John Cena can kind of check people off his list that he didn't get to. To protect, and I think it's to protect him too.
For like what?
He's almost 50 and he has 2 matches left.
He's fine.
I feel like I know he's fine, but I feel like apart from getting to work with more people that he didn't get the opportunity to, I feel like putting him in a 6-man tag match that he barely wrestled in was to keep him, Gucci for Survivor Series and December.
Yeah, they had to build a story.
Yeah.
I mean, he has 2 matches left. The last one being
who knows
the tournament. Yeah. So it's like, okay, we gotta do this little intermission real quick, little sidestep, little side quest. Dom, great. It's like I don't know what else they could have done. Like if he just came out and said, "You want some? Come get some," and like some random person comes out. Like what if just Finn Balor came out? Mm-hmm. Like okay, like maybe, but
Finn and John, I think would have been great.
It would have been great.
Yeah.
But
it would have made no sense though. Like at least this.
Oh, you can
as dumb as it was. It made sense.
You can easily weave this in. Finn comes out and is like, and John Cena makes a deal with him. If I beat you, or something, or if you beat me, John, then you can get or something like if I beat you or you beat me, like you can set it up to be like this is a stipulation for Dom to get a rematch.
Yeah, but Finn hates Dom.
I know. That's why Finn would probably lose on purpose.
I guess
you can set it up that way. I have an issue with this. And I didn't sign up for a trilogy with Cena and Dom Mysterio. I think my big gripe was this was clearly hyped on all of their social media platforms as John Cena's final Raw. Tune in for John Cena's final Raw. Tune in for John Cena's final Raw. John's going to open the show. It's sold out at the Garden. John Cena's final Raw. Everybody be there for John Cena's final Raw. And you got nothing from Cena during the show or after the show. He like, and I talked about this.
Yeah, he left.
Yeah, he left.
John was
out. Yeah. It's one of those things.
I leave early during Raw. Raw ends, I'm out. I don't stay for Darks anymore, but I made Liv stay.
Yeah, and it's one
John
of those
Cena
things.
never came back.
it's one of those things where I would have liked to have heard what John Cena had to say about being in the Garden one final time, and then they kind of just like almost sped through like they're marked for time, which they're not marked for time. They're on freaking Netflix. The show can go as long as they want it to go.
They act like they were marked for time. How they ended that show, that last shot.
Raw ends at 10:30 every week now. Like,
by the way, SmackDown's moving to 3 hours in the new year again.
I know. I'm fucking so mad.
I haven't watched SmackDown in months, so there's
no
easy way for me to watch it.
My
so
whole thing is, I like you can do all the Dom stuff and set that up, but I would have liked to have seen John Cena get some time, at least like
a little more mic time.
A little more mic time to talk about how much the Garden means to him. Like he could have easily said, I won my first title in the Garden at WrestleMania 20 or something like that. And I was
the Royal Rumble.
Talk about the Royal Rumble. All those big moments are in the Garden.
His experience on Monday Night Raw.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a giant misstep that they never gave him a chance to really talk about that at all on the final Raw. Like this is the last time on television, quote unquote, that you're going to see John Cena in a wrestling match.
Yeah, his last time in character. Here's the thing: it's not his last Raw. It's not. Mm-hmm. It's his last match on Raw. Yeah, most definitely, probably, maybe not. But
it's his last Raw on the jorts and the hat.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, it's his last in-character Raw, which, like, he'll be back on Raw to cut those kind of promos in a suit and tie when he accepts his Hall of Fame nomination and all that bullshit.
I heard Hall of Fame is next year for him.
Which makes sense.
I saw that.
Yeah, why not?
On, like, a dirt.
I heard that's
next year as in, like, WrestleMania.
26
Vegas.
26.
Oh, Vegas, okay. He'll headline.
Which, yeah, of course, why not?
Mm-hmm. You know, and I also think it's one of those things that I don't think people who don't really watch sports or know about sports really understand how hard it is when you're an outsider in New York to get a standing ovation at MSG. It's extremely hard to do it. New York crowds are fickle as hell.
I did not stand for God Bless America, which, by the way,
that was also very weird when you told me that.
They had God Bless America before Raw, sung by some country artists, and I was just very confused because I'm like, I feel like we're not that demographic.
Yeah.
And it's also
thought it was a great idea.
And I'm like, it's a Monday Raw?
This is also the same people who said, let's bring the Philadelphia Eagles into MSG.
Yeah, a little weird.
That's a great idea.
They quite knew their audience.
Yeah.
But when I knew John Cena was opening the show, I stood the fuck up. Like, I felt being at Raw last night. I wonder, like, how it felt watching, like Babe Ruth retire from baseball.
To be able to get such a positive ovation from a notoriously fickle crowd that a New York crowd is, especially a Garden crowd, is extremely difficult to do in the world of sports and entertainment. The two people that come to mind that were able to do it successfully, Michael Jordan and Kobe, and that's just from basketball at the Garden. Mm-hmm. Like, it's really hard to do. And like back 90s Knicks hated Jordan. 90s Knicks fans hated Jordan.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But when a push came to shove and it was Jordan's last time, they respected the hell out of him. So it's one of those things, like, I would have loved to have WWE kind of lean into how special kind of moment like that is, and they didn't do it. They went the house show route.
Mm-hmm.
So, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe this is what John Cena wanted. Maybe it wasn't, but it was an interesting way to kick off Raw. But let's go into some of the things that happened in the Last Time Is Now tournament in the last week. We were promised mystery opponents, and we got one. And Zack Ryder returning on SmackDown, the Long Island Broski in Albany, only to lose the LA Knight.
Yo, that's another thing I need to speak to someone about.
We're going to talk about it.
I have so much to say.
So from what I've read, and I don't know if it's true or not, in lieu of a contract for Zack Ryder in particular, they gave him a merchandise deal. Hence why you see a lot of Zack Ryder stuff and fig stuff of Zack Ryder on the WWE shop.
A lot of this probably like an action figure too.
Yeah, it's because he's a fig guy. So yeah.
Let's see.
So Ryder came out to the woo. It wasn't my favorite rendition of the woo. It was like the slower one. Remember when they kind of tried to make him heel?
Yeah.
Oh, radio, tell me everything you know. I hated Zack Ryder. Woo. I thought it was Like, I swear to God, I was like that was what, 2011?
It's a while ago, yeah.
Right? So I was like a teenager, and I was like, oh, wrestling's for children. Like that was my, like, I almost stopped watching wrestling because Zack Ryder was the dumbest gimmick I had ever seen. And I was so glad Kane pushed him off stage.
I was a 20-year-old bro living on Long Island at the time.
Listen, my favorite Zack Ryder moment was my first WrestleMania 32. At the time, the biggest WrestleMania
that's
ever.
my favorite Zack Ryder
My
moment.
first WrestleMania match I ever saw was Ryder winning the IC title. Belt? Yeah.
Yeah, then Miz took it from the next night, thank God.
Which started one of the greatest runs in Miz's career.
Oh, no, I was so upset.
I will say, he should have come out as Matt Cardona, because Matt Cardona is a bigger star than Zack Ryder.
But WWE people know Zack Ryder.
I feel like enough people would know.
Not in Albany.
Maybe not in Albany, but I feel like enough people would still know.
That's why they could have done him yesterday.
Nah, Dolph was the right for the Garden, because the Garden's is Barclays at a Garden where Dolph cashed in Money in the Bank.
Dolph cashed in Jersey at the
the Rock.
Not at the Rock. It wasn't at the Rock. It was at the it was at the arena before. It was at the arena that was next to MetLife before they didn't use it anymore, where the Nets used to play.
I have no idea.
I know, because that's where.
That one. That one.
Continental Airlines Arena. Yep. It was a Continental Airlines Arena because he cashed in after WrestleMania 29. He cashed in after WrestleMania 29.
Yep. Good for Cardona. I mean, he definitely deserved that spot. I have no problem with them losing either. Knowing
what I know about the situation that Cardona signed, instead of giving a contract, they got him a merchandise deal, which will probably help him out in the long run anyways. I get why he lost. Because it's technically,
please, Chelsea's making way more money than him anyway.
That's true. I mean, I feel like their characters wouldn't even mesh really well in WWE, because Chelsea's just a character and Matt's just Matt.
Yeah.
Unless Matt goes like super bro every time he sees Chelsea, which might be really fucking funny.
That would be funny. I could see him doing like a Rumble spot.
Did they have an on-camera moment?
No, they did not.
On Friday? They didn't. That's a missed. I
think it's a total missed opportunity. Yeah, absolutely.
Idris goes, "Hey, nice belt. I had one of those,"
and just walks away.
Just walks away. Something small, something simple.
Yeah, a little.
Or he marks out for Jade Cargill.
I like a little tongue-in-cheek nod. I enjoy.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, it was just he came, he lost, he left. Yeah. So I mean, he's very excited about it. I mean, there also I think is like Zack Ryder trading cards that they started selling.
Yeah, I'm looking on the shop. There's a card and there's 3 shirts.
Yeah. So again, the merchandise deal will help him out in the long run. So good for him. It was good to see him again. I don't foresee Matt Cardona or Zack Ryder ever returning. I think this was the swan song.
Yeah.
Probably.
Which is something that I kind of I didn't like. More so Zack Ryder I can understand. This one though. This one, Dolph's. Right, listen. We all thought Joe Hendry. We all thought Chris Jericho. We're like, this is MSG. It's going to be somebody.
I was so sold on Chris Jericho.
I was like, it's Jericho. It's got to be Jericho.
I was ready for Jericho.
And then
it's funny when I heard Ziggler's music, I immediately thought of Kay. Immediately, I was like, Kay is losing their goddamn mind right now. Wait till you
see the video.
Wait, let me.
Kay almost drops their phone like 50 feet to the floor
because the bar we're sitting on, there's no fucking barricade.
Oh God,
I was frightened.
Honestly, I love this. It's way too much. I was like, you know what?
Yeah, so did he.
It was great. The pop he got was unbelievable. Like instant name recognition. What I'm here to show the world. The pink, he comes out. So that gear that you see, the wanted man, is his TNA gimmick.
I'm here to do the job. I'm here to do the job. Let's go.
Oh man, he came out as this wanted man TNA gimmick. If you actually listen back to the audio, because he's pretty loud, he goes, TNA baby.
I thought he said let's fucking go, baby.
He did. He said TNA baby before he turned around, and as he's walking to the ring, he does say let's fucking go as he slaps his head.
Yeah, okay, that's what I heard.
Yeah, no, he was so excited. He held it in for a very, very long time. that he was going to come back and do this match. Like I said, his pop was unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable, and that's when I texted Kay. I was like, Kay, it's Oscar bait season, isn't it?
I was so
It
I
is.
was like, perfect.
It literally
I
is.
was like, perfect time for him to come back.
I am
perfect.
exactly what you see.
You don't understand
I'm
how
only
great that
there
song
to
is.
take the 1, 2, 3.
You don't understand how great that song is until you hear it. When you hear it for the first time in a long time, like, wow, this is a great freaking song.
It is a great song.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it
Ziggy
was
Job Dust. There you go, McQuan. Good one.
sticky job dust.
I didn't realize how many people gave a fuck about Dolph Ziggler until.
Oh, we all
yesterday.
loved Dolph until he got too many concussions.
Not me. I never liked Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph is like, it's one of those things where one of our old guests on the show, Kotr, we had this conversation years ago. It was like, name a bad Dolph Ziggler match.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. He's just good. He sells like his life depends on it. He did it again last night.
Yeah, he has to work his curse.
He does have the worker's curse, which is for somebody who actually is a really good promo. He still has the worker's curse.
Yeah, him, Cesaro, Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Luckily, Benoit and Eddie both got out of it.
Yeah.
Found it.
So it was a crazy thing. But then again, he also lost the Solo, and I don't know if he's on loan from TNA, because he clearly is on loan from TNA. There's also further pushes my theory that WWE is just going to buy TNA at this point.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm
sure.
just saying, I'm totally fine with Zack Ryder losing. Ziggler should have won.
I think Ziggler should have won.
Because you know why? When Ziggler ate that pin, the crowd went
Gone. Yeah,
Doesn't care.
hated it.
I
doesn't
really thought he was
care.
gonna win.
And it's one of those things when this is kind of a bracketology thing, as I've seen a lot of sports in my life, and there is kind of a weird kind of mythos to how brackets work. You have the surprise, which you could have been Zack Ryder, and you also kind
His
of
opponents. Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh yeah, are you listening to Case thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good thing. Let's.
Okay.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's funny.
It was so good.
So so back to the
I was meant to
bracketology.
be there.
That's a good seat, Kay. Even if you're sitting on a bar stool, that's a great seat. You can
It's
see
similar to
everything.
where we sat for WrestleMania.
Yeah, the lighting rig's a little bit in your way, but it looks great.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I would totally sit there again, and like we'll talk about it later when we talk about the Punk. But like the shot of Punk when he's like looking up,
Yeah, he's looking
like
right at
right
you.
above him, that's where we were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at the top.
Yeah, no, it's great. So like it's in any bracket, in any weird bracket, especially if you're making one up for wrestling, you got to have the shock person that comes in and wins a couple of matches.
Yeah, you need the upset.
and you need an upset.
Dolph's got
And-
merch
I mean,
too.
Solo kind of was the upset.
Yeah.
It's the wrong way to do it.
I
Like,
know. I know exactly what you mean.
It's like Dolph should have. I can see Dolph going 2 rounds. Like I don't think Dolph's going the whole way.
Yeah,
but you
lose to
could've had him-
Gunther.
Yeah, lose to
Yeah.
Gunther or somebody.
Get destroyed
No one-
by or Bronson Reed.
No
Yeah.
one wanted Solo to win.
Solo should have been in the tournament in the first place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone
Here's
was
the thing,
bummed
dude.
out when Dolph lost.
Think of the match Dolph would have with Gunther. Incredible.
Amazing.
That
Bronson
would
Incredible.
be
Reed.
incredible.
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 Penta. Out of this world.
Incredible.
LA Knight, the crowd would care, but the match would be fine.
Yeah.
Like,
I
no,
told-
imagine Solo versus Bronson. Solo versus Gunther. Solo versus LA Knight. Solo versus Penta. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, just
Yeah, listen, I get like you don't have Ryder win or whatever, but Dolph should have been an easy.
Dolph
He's
should have won.
winning.
Yeah.
He's winning. Like why tease mystery people if you don't have them win?
Yeah.
It ends up just
It
being a
felt
cheap
cheap.
pop. It's a cheap. Yeah, it felt
Yeah,
cheap.
yeah. It's a cheap pop for trying to pop a rating and pop the crowd. That's it.
Yeah, and I think that Dolph had more in him. He could have made this interesting
Mhm.
with the tournament. But as the tournament stands now, here's what we have coming up. Gunther, who, by the way, him and Javon Evans put on a hell of a match. That
Oh
was
my God,
so
it was
fun.
Amazing match.
Yeah, so fun. And Kay, you can confirm this with me because we were talking about it in the chat with Mance. The crowd loved Gunther, but by the end of the match, they respected
yeah.
Javon Evans.
No, literally, I was getting so frustrated at the crowd because like our whole section was like Gunther, Gunther, Gunther. I love Gunther, but we were really there for Javon.
Javon
we're
would have been
like-
a beautiful upset, to be honest.
Liv tried to start a "fuck you, Gunther" chant. Everyone just started laughing, so it didn't go anywhere. But by the end of the match, yeah, they were in favor of him, like they believed in him, and I was like, again, why I was like concerned about the crowd not being like hella New York, because the energy was different than a normal New York crowd, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was weird that nobody was like cheering for him. Like there was a solid like 3 minutes where they were just cheering for the green shirt guy during this match. And I'm like, you're missing a banger.
It's also during commercial break. But yeah, no, that
No,
match
the
was
green shirt guy the green shirt guy chant shows up during
during it. I don't think we got all of it though.
I didn't.
It is one of those things where Gunther came back to Symphony Number 9.
That's what I wanted to
I
ask.
marked out.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a mistake. I like the other music is a lot better. It's like if he's a face, okay, but he's still a heel. That other music is just such Gunther. It's just such a great heel theme.
But the old music,
Symphony Number 9 is also like one of the most classical pieces of music ever created.
I mean, it's
not
a
like
beautiful piece.
It's not like WWE's losing money by sampling Symphony Number 9.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
keep
beautiful
in
piece of
mind-
music, but it felt thin.
I get that.
I disagree. So the audience reaction was crazy to it.
Yeah,
They
so
did
the
love
Yeah.
yeah. If
I
you know, you
marked
know.
out.
There's a slight Walter chant, which was okay, fine.
Oh, it was a lot louder in person than it was on TV. I guess they tried to mute it on Netflix.
Yeah,
Maybe.
The
Probably.
Walter chant was really overpowering, actually.
So was
But-
the shut the fuck up chant in the beginning.
Yeah, that was really loud.
Yeah.
That was really loud, dude. They
Yeah.
kept like sounding at the wrong. You got the shut was beeped out. You just
Yeah.
got the fuck up,
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Yeah, Symphony
Again,
Number 9
Netflix.
was great.
Let it
Yeah.
go. Let it go.
But what I was trying to say is, remember when he was Walter, like when he was the NXT UK champion, and
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
the
a big
champion
boy.
for like he was a monster. He was unbeatable.
Yeah, we
That
watched the murder
music-
done at NXT Takeover.
So when they announced Gunther versus Javon Evans, I was concerned that he was just going to murder Javon in 5 minutes. And then the music happened, and I'm like, oh, it's game over.
yeah.
This man is dead.
Symphony Number 9, as
Incredible.
we said, Fred, Symphony Number 9 is final boss energy.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I feel like that switch to the music just further highlights and confirms that he's seen his final opponent.
He
Like,
also
I know
came
we
out
know.
in like a sassy leather number too. The leather robe
It looked
he
like a
came out in.
satin little bathrobe.
Yeah,
he looked great. It's like Gunther has this like thing. He's clearly in shape, but he still has like a little bit of flab, like in his chest, to make the slaps sound better.
Like he has like a farm strength look to him.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great way
Yeah.
of putting it.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like that
farm
1930s farm strength.
Pretty much. I will say this, for somebody who's 20 years old, like 2021, like Javon Evans is, he got to essentially main event MSG.
Oh.
21?
He's like, he's in his low 20s.
Wow.
He's a big
He's a little
boy
baby.
too.
He's tall.
big.
He's very tall. Yeah.
He's like Lash Legend tall.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I saw her on TV again. I was like, God damn, this
She's-
bitch is huge.
I couldn't get over how tall she is.
Last
Yeah,
Legend is a huge woman.
She's
Yeah.
so big. I'm about it. I'm about it.
Yeah, for somebody who literally it's his first time, I think he said the only other time he was at MSG was for like a house show or something like that. Like that's his second time ever in MSG, and he's wrestling tonight at the theater for NXT
That's so
Gold
cool.
Rush. You know, he got to main event Raw against one of the best wrestlers in the world. You
That
know,
rules.
that's a great show of confidence from the executives, and he did a great job. He played the sympathetic babyface. He won the crowd over, and Gunther did a great job selling for him too.
Yeah.
You know, so congratulations, Von Evans. So Gunther will move on and will face the winner of Carmelo Hayes and Thick Boy Bronson Reed, which is going to happen on SmackDown.
I like that Gunther did the "You can't see me" at the end of the match.
They're all doing it, but I like
so
it.
good.
I will
I
say
didn't
this.
expect it from him. Like he strikes me as too serious.
I think he's a funny dude off camera.
Probably.
I think he's hysterical off camera.
Probably.
He's just a silly goose.
Yeah. I will say this: there's still time for a major upset.
Like someone who's injured.
Yeah,
No.
it's not
out?
Carmelo Hayes. I'm going to tell you that.
There's still time for a major upset in this tournament. And of all the people that we know are in the tournament, because the tournament's finalized now, because we know everybody who's in it.
Yeah.
The person I think that would traditional wrestling rules that should benefit from this the most should be Carmelo Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
I will just say that. Like I said, there's still time for an upset, and Carmelo beating Gunther would be a great upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Not seeing it.
we'll see what happens. If he
I
gets
would
by
love
Bronson,
to see it.
yeah, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens because I like. Here's the thing: you have the I'm him moniker,
Mm-hmm.
and the only way you can capitalize off that is Carmelo essentially becomes him. He becomes a trivia. He becomes a trivia point where he's the one that retired Cena.
No, I want the meat match. Give me the meat match.
I feel like Carmelo Hayes is the most accurate to Kurt Angle passing the torch on to Cena.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
Because I
everybody else in the tournament.
love
yes.
Gunther, love Jay. They're too seasoned for me. Like I know Cena's whole mission with his retirement episode, his Saturday Night Main Event, is to put over the new guy, so to speak. They're not really doing that in this tournament. Also, it's kind of a short tournament.
16 people.
That doesn't feel like a lot, considering it's John Cena's retirement.
It's essentially half of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I think it's a good length. It's going.
I think it's a good
It's going to be about a
number.
month.
Yeah,
About a month. A lot of matches.
yeah. I mean, but it's also being spread across most.
Yeah,
of the
two shows in 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks.
So you have that. The other match that we're going to know: Solo Sikoa, who nobody wanted to win, versus Finn and Penta, which should be amazing
I can't wait.
on SmackDown.
I can't wait for Finn and Penta.
Should be amazing on SmackDown. So I don't know who's going to win that at all. Wait, what?
What?
Fretz is reporting that John Cena is going to select the participants of the men's and women's Iron Survivor matches next week at NXT Gold Rush Night 2. So I guess we're going to Gold Rush next week.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Wait, what do you mean Gold Rush Night 2?
Gold Rush is a 2-week event, Kay.
At MSG, both times?
Theater at MSG, yes. It's a mini residency.
Girl.
What are you
I can't. I'm like, I can't.
You're thinking about it. You're thinking
No, I literally
about it.
cannot do that. I cannot do that.
So
Raw,
this-
I went over budget for Raw.
This is a
not
confirmation
doing
from Wade. Cena will be on NXT next week for the first and final time.
Wow.
So I guess Cena's sticking around. So
Wow.
there's that. But we're going to move on to some
You
other
guys
things.
should go.
I'm thinking about it. I missed Gold Rush this week. But moving on to some other things that happened. Maxxine won the IC
That
title.
was insanity. That was fucking crazy.
I'm not sold on Maxxine in the ring, but I'm sold on her story as the underdog.
Okay, so
I'll give
admittedly,
you that.
after Becky and Maxine's entrances and the bell rang, I decided that was my bathroom moment.
Understandable.
I
Understandable.
did not get up during this Raw. I was firmly planted in my seat, except for when I needed to jump up and down for stuff. But I didn't leave. I kept my eyes firmly on the ring. So I'm like, surely by the time I leave, so the entrance ends, I run. And where we were sitting was really close to the bathroom. So like I finished up in the bathroom as the bell rang. And I'm like, oh, great.
Nice.
I probably have a minute left of this match. And I was pleasantly surprised. It was a real match.
It was a real match with the troll of the century.
Really great.
AJ Lee coming out to distract Becky.
Oh my God, I marked out so hard.
That I didn't see coming. AJ Lee coming out, which
I did not either. It's like, oh, this is a setup for the War Games match. Okay, cool.
I had said to Liv on the way that I thought AJ was gonna like show up to like fuck over Becky in some way.
Mm-hmm.
I was right.
It was fun. I mean, AJ Lee had been on Long Island for a while. She was at that big event out on Long Island because I know people that were there that met AJ Lee. So she was doing like a meet and greet and book signing
That's
stuff
cool.
there. But I still did not expect her on Raw because we hadn't seen her in such a long time. But again, it's Madison Square Garden. WWE was like, oh, let's actually put on a real show tonight. And that's exactly what happened. It looks like due to some of the backstage shenanigans that AJ Lee is also going to be at War Games, which would be very interesting.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, and we still don't know the entire roster of the Women's War Games. It does seem like 5 on 5, especially since apparently Charlotte in 3 days had a change of heart.
Yeah. What? Yeah, what?
She took the weekend to think it over.
WWE's booking just makes no sense. It just doesn't make any sense. We're gonna get to this when we talked about Roman Reigns, but it makes no fucking sense.
I will say the funniest moment of Raw is when Charlotte went to help up Alexa Bliss and Io just went and grabbed her.
gives her the hug, and now it's like, oh, we're cool now, right? It's like Charlotte starts laughing too. She's like,
she broke character completely. I would have too. I was like, Io, you're just really fucking funny.
Yeah, weird, really weird.
So congratulations to Maxxine and having her little moment, and then we got to the end of Raw. So we were gonna have this face off, So the Vision comes into the ring, obviously, and then all of a sudden, from all over the place, you have Cody and Jimmy and Jay, who Jimmy just was like, oh yeah, I'm in too for War Games.
See, told you it's gonna be Jimmy.
Not like I just hated my brother for the last month and a half, telling him you're just like Roman.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, right?
He also had a change of
brothers.
heart.
It's all good. We're brothers.
Yeah. And then Cody came out. And the first thing I noticed that they had the pyro set up. I was like, oh, it's Cody's pyro. And then I was like, oh, Cody didn't get pyro. Fuck, here he comes.
I'm so glad you said that, Ricky, because I couldn't see the pyro.
Oh, yeah, it was blatantly set up on TV.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, well, all right, Cody didn't get pyro when he came out. This is weird. I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. I was like, it's either Roman or Brock or both. So they start the melee and everything.
I thought it would be both.
And Brock's music hit as CM Punk was about to hit the go to sleep on Logan Paul. And I will say this I think you'll appreciate this from a cinematography perspective, the way they shot Brock as he walked out with the camera guy running to him and having the camera a little bit low so he looked like a monster.
Bigger.
Yeah. Beautifully done. When you see
it was very well done.
Yeah.
Huge.
The good facial reaction from Punk too. He's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
I have to find the video, but there's a video of me. I'm standing kind of on the chair, ripping the brick wall, flipping off.
Holding on for dear life.
It's this. Me just flipping off Brock Lesnar, screaming like a mad person.
You know what I wonder, Will?
No one was happy.
I wonder if anybody took that hat because Brock Lesnar,
You know what's funny, Ricky? I thought the same thing, and I knew you were going to bring it up on the show, and I was just like, "There's no one who has the balls to grab that hat."
I don't know. There was,
dude. If I'm the cameraman or like the set producer,
you're
set
running and grabbing
I'm not
that
touching
hat.
that. I'm not touching that hat. Brock is gonna go pick up that hat. If he comes back and goes, "Where the fuck is my hat?" I'm not gonna be the guy who be like, "Here, don't hurt me." It's funny because he put the hat down like very deliberately. I was like, who's touching that hat? I was like, can a fan reach down and said, can someone grab it? Someone probably could have grabbed it.
I would have grabbed it and ran. Like that would have been the end of my Raw.
Yeah.
It's the only way you're getting away with it. Right.
Your security grabs you. He's like, you going to arrest me? No. You're going to give it back to Brock. You're coming backstage and you're handing this to Brock.
Arrest me, please, sir. Oh man, yeah. Brock came out looking like a monster. Suplex. I thought he suplexed Punk wrong the first time.
Yeah.
Because he felt kind of awkward, but it was when he suplexed Cody. He
threw him hard.
Yeah.
My God, he suplexed Cody. And then so Brock comes there like a dominant person, and then Triple H, you sneaky bastard, pulled the lower third trick again.
Yeah, and the credits.
Yeah, so they started rolling credits, Kay, before Roman's.
No, we saw that too, and I'm like, oh, it's not over.
And then Roman came out looking extremely skinny.
Yeah, he looks small.
He's also in New York Black, so it could be just kind of just a visual thing. He came out. They kind of had they kind of had a face off. Brock was like, "Come on!" And
then they just kind of did.
And then Roman hit him with a Superman punch. Brock sold like the Dickens.
out of the ring. I mean, the thing is, dude, it's just like Cody and Brock had their story wrapped up, bow on top.
Same thing with Brock and Roman.
Brock and Roman have done this for almost 10 years. 10 years now.
That's what
2015.
I was saying yesterday.
Yeah.
It is
Like,
2025, and we're still running back Brock and Roman.
We're still running back Brock and Roman. Like, this doesn't, like, I think Brock on the team actually kind of makes sense. He's a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah.
Mercenary for hire. Same with Drew McIntyre. Like, Paul Heyman's team makes sense.
Yes.
The other team makes no sense. 0 sense. Like, Jimmy and Jay, it's like, Jay's like, I'm going solo, Oos. Nope. Just kidding. Just kidding.
The only connection-
Hey, you like Roman Oos? Nope. Just kidding. What's the last thing we saw Roman Reigns do on TV? Saying, you guys aren't invited to Thanksgiving.
Well, no.
You guys-
He also teamed with Jay at SummerSlam.
No, I'm saying at WrestlePalooza when he caught him in the Usos costing a match against Bronson Reed. He was, or not
Clash in
WrestlePalooza.
Paris.
It was Saudi Arabia, I think. Or was it Clash in Paris?
Clash in Paris.
It was whatever show it was.
Because we haven't
He's
seen
just
Roman
like,
since Clash. Because
yeah, he's like, you guys, you got my business. Why are you all up in my business? I told you to leave me do this alone, and now here he is all up in their business. It's just. You guys just needed big names to put in the match so people would watch it. It's bad. It's really bad.
That's why I was like, oh, Brock's gonna be in this match.
Yeah,
I didn't see Roman. I was like, yeah, Brock's gonna be there. So, it's one of those things. It was star power. It was also a great MSG. My also favorite part, they brought out the
Rent-A-Cops.
Spirit Halloween
NYPD.
Rent-A-Cops. And Roman,
I literally said that they went to that Halloween store by the Strand to get their police costumes.
and Roman just speared all of them through the barricade, and that's how Raw ended.
We also have
oh,
footage
perfect.
again. I gotta clip it. We have footage of the whole fight.
Yeah, no, it was pretty crazy. Like, people forget, like, CM Punk got away with trying to choke out Logan Paul with a kendo stick.
that
on
was
camera.
hilarious. That was hilarious.
At one point, I'm like, again, standing, gripping brick wall, leaning over the barricade, and I'm just like, CM Punk has a kendo stick.
To
Holy
Logan
shit,
Paul's
there's a
throat.
cop.
Yeah, it was like, holy shit, there's a cop.
It was fucking crazy.
It was good, and the more I like listen to Raw, the more I really hope Wade Barrett keeps his job when Pat.
Oh my god,
McAfee
Wade
returned.
Barrett fucking running down the ramp, hysterical.
Oh, what happened?
Wade Barrett marking for Dolph Ziggler.
I honestly think no one told him because that seems so
I
genuine.
think it's totally
It was
possible.
So cute.
He was like Zigman. I was like, no one calls him Zigman. That was definitely an inside term.
It's so wholesome.
It was so wholesome, but yeah, like I said, we haven't done a Raw recap like this in a while, but it was well worth because they actually put together a pretty exciting Raw. But I didn't have any doubts. It was John Cena's last Raw. It's a Raw at MSG, which is very rare these days. So, and they put on a good show.
I was so nervous about this Raw because I'm like, this was an expensive show all around. And
yeah,
I'm like,
look how many people they had to bring on to the show. You know how much you got to pay Brock and Roman alone to make an appearance?
Yeah, but like, money well spent. I can keep telling myself that as I'm broke for the rest of the week because of this fucking Raw. But worth it.
And you got to see John Cena's last Raw.
Yeah, that was really special for me. Like, I cried my eyes out.
Well, because it's the first time you've seen him on the retirement tour, so.
Yeah, I haven't gone. The only other time I went to WWE this year, I went to Raw at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
In March. That was at MSG too, actually.
Okay.
I went to Raw at MSG at the beginning of the year, and he wasn't there.
That makes sense.
So I literally was just like, I'll just hold out. Surely he'll be back.
No, thank your lucky stars.
Say his name, and he appears.
Do we know what's going on in NXT?
I believe in John Cena.
That's how John Cena will return. He'll become Joe Hendry's manager.
God.
And he'll do random like pop-ups.
That'd be really funny.
that would be really funny. I forgot what's going on in NXT and Gold Wrestling. The match is going on right now. Although it is getting pretty interesting over there. But yeah, I'm glad you had a good time, Kay.
It was great.
Glad you got to see John Cena one last time.
Me too. I would have been so bummed out if I didn't see him again. And It's so crazy.
Have you seen the
feel
photo
old.
of John Cena and Triple H with John Cena wins the Intercontinental title?
Wait, what?
There's a picture of Triple H does the point with John Cena wearing the Intercontinental title, but it's just the Intercontinental title.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. And he did do a point with Maxxine when Maxxine won the IC title.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good Raw. It's a good Raw.
It was a great. That was probably the best Raw I think I've ever been to. Like I went to a Raw after Mania, and that was better than the Raw after Mania I went to.
You mean the one we were all at? I think.
Yeah, the one
when the Undertaker made the random return to beat up Elias.
Yes.
That was a great moment.
It was a great moment, but overall, I don't remember that Raw.
That's true. That was after Kofi, and they were going to do like Batiste, Kofi, and Seth title for title.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. And I remember the Dark was the Shield, like saying goodbye, basically.
It was Dean Ambrose's goodbye.
Yeah.
That was his farewell, which I have that all on video.
I think I do too somewhere.
I haven't yet. I sent it to somebody who really requested it. Yeah, but be it as it may, that's all we have for the end of the show. Did we forget anything? So, Will, so you're telling me right now, Will, you're not going to Full Gear?
Definitely, 100%.
Definitely not?
Definitely not. Definitely not going.
Although I will say, I have gone to a show at The Rock.
The Prudential Center's The Rock?
Yeah, Prudential Center's The Rock.
I saw My Chemical Romance there.
Yeah, it's a good arena.
It's a fine arena.
It's a very fine arena. Although the one time I did see was that match when AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura kicked each other in the balls again. I was like, this kind of sucks. It's like it was the first time they returned to co-branded pay-per-views and they gave us that shit show of an ending. So yeah, AEW Full Gear is this weekend. Raw was actually pretty good. Survivor Series is next week.
That's fucking crazy.
Yep, it'll be our final WWE pay-per-view premium live event of the year, so that should be very interesting. And then we get to,
Wait. Didn't we predict Blood and Guts last week?
We did? Oh, you want the scores of Blood and Guts. It was only 3 matches, but yes, I will
hear it.
I will give you the Blood and Guts.
I didn't do that well, I don't think.
You actually swept.
Let's go!
With 137 points. Kayfabe in second place with 127. Myself in third place with 125. So, Will, you are still 10 points behind.
Nice.
Yes, but you are 2 points above me. So congratulations, Will. So there you go, right there. So, okay, you have a strong lead, but it can all go downhill.
Oh, I know.
So we still also have to figure out exactly what any of us will get.
What do you mean?
When we win, are we just doing just like a gentleman's agreement here, or like?
I didn't know there was a prize.
We kept talking about a prize, we just never.
I didn't get anything last year. I just got, hey, congratulations when I won.
Okay, that's true. I don't know if you guys wanted to up the ante or not.
I don't know.
Well, regardless, you're getting something from me for your wedding, Kay. So that's coming at some point.
Thank you.
I just need to buy the other parts of the materials for it, and then I will hand deliver it to you and Liv.
Yes.
I also want to come hang out with you guys. You guys are really fucking fun.
Yes, we need to make plans. November is looking a little nuts. December,
it's the holidays, man.
Yeah, I have time to kill, so we'll see what happens. But anywho, let's get the show on the road, shall we? Yay, nay,
yay.
Yay, it is.
Dancing with the Stars. I am 45 minutes behind in Dancing with the Stars.
We watch it tomorrow.
I always, literally, the minute I hop out of here, I go watch Dancing with the Stars.
No, we watch.
I'm sure Matt's probably going to really update you on what's happening.
It's been so good this season, Dancing with the Stars.
This is the second season I watched season, I guess 31, the season with Shanja and Vinny from Jersey Shore. And
last year was the first one I watched, but this one is incredible.
This is so good.
All I want to know is, how is Topanga doing?
She's gone.
Damn it.
She got eliminated 2 weeks ago.
Boo.
Yeah, so this week's the semifinals, but we can talk about that in the post show.
Okay, yeah, we definitely can. So, with that being said, let's get the show on.
Zach Efron is in the ballroom? Of course he is. It's about goddamn
My
time.
God.
I
My
have a
goodness.
Dancing with the Stars group chat. My one friend wrote Zach, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to get into the ballroom.
Oh boy, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 427. Why? Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Why? What, like a bunch of whys at the end. I'm your host, King Ricky J. You can follow me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ, Ambassador Biggs. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast across all social media platforms. Like, share, subscribe, leave us 5-star reviews. Buy some of our fantastic merch I am wearing right now. Will's going to get some soon. Kay's wearing that classic Kings of the Rings podcast logo shirt. The links to that.
I'm getting a huge delivery this week.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, mine's coming up. Mine's coming on Thursday.
Kay, I think yours is coming on Thursday, although your entire order isn't done yet. But
I know. I'm getting, the mug is coming Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
The hoodie is coming, I think, Saturday. And I imagine the joggers will be here early next week.
Something like that, yeah. The links to all of that stuff are in the description below, or this QR code that's right above my head if you are watching us live. Just remember, if you have orders of $75 or more, you will get free shipping. And if you are a Twitch subscriber on our Wrestle Radio Twitch page, because that does exist, you do get 10% off. Good job, Will. You're moving in the right direction.
I figured it out.
Also,
I did it. I don't know why I keep trying to use my right hand.
Also, if you are a member of our Discord, there is a Friends and Family discount code that is exclusively in our Discord that you can use at any time. Just remember, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday is also coming up, and we will definitely have some deals for that. And if you're listening to us, make sure you're listening to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the Common Wrestling Podcast. Follow our socials at Addict_Wrestle on Twitter and at Wrestle Addict Radio everywhere else. Willie T, how are you?
I'm going to be on Fretzelmania this week. We're recording this week. It's being released
later. You're doing the Montreal Screwjob.
Yeah, we're doing some Montreal Screwjob Survivor Series 97, which means I need to watch it.
That's really fun.
I haven't watched it.
I will tell you this.
I haven't watched it in quite some time.
I just did an episode of Fretzelmania where I did
Did you do Bad
Blood 97? Okay. Yeah. It's still on Peacock. Okay.
I know it's all on Peacock. Oh yeah, I'm almost in 1999 ECW. So
it's still on Peacock for now. So
yeah, I can watch it with these. I just gotta sit down and actually do it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I haven't watched Raw from 90. I'm still in September 97 because I've been watching ECW, but I can talk, Frets. Don't worry. That part of wrestling is burned in my brain because I've watched it like 3 times. So
exactly.
Easy.
Kayfabe, take us home.
All right, everyone. Check out our merch store. We have a whole bunch of new fall and winter cozies on the website. If you've bought merch, when you receive your order, feel free to send me any photos of you wearing said merch so we can put it on our socials.
Looking at you,
I'm working on a bunch of graphics for the store, and I would love to have y'all modeling in it. You can find me on Instagram at TikTok at KAE_FABE.
Yeah, me and you can't talk about what we're going to do for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that fun stuff. But we have time. We have time to do that. So when we come back next week, folks, it's going to be full-on War Games Survivor Series mode. That's pretty much all we're going to talk about. It's going to take probably a lot of our time, and maybe we'll recap something that happens on AEW's Full Gear that Will definitely not be going to at all. Definitely not at all. He would rather go see Wicked.
Yep.
Which is exactly what happened on the show. So until next week, folks, goodbye, good night. We'll see you soon. And fuck you, Slack. We'll see you next week. Buy our merch, Slack, by the way. Be a real fan. Bye.
Yeah, asshole.
This has been a Wrestle Addict Radio branded podcast.